And made it! Let's go! I'm gonna share the screen, guys. Holy fuck. Bro, it's literally like.
Acorn, bro.
Pop the fuck off, bro. Yes! Let's fucking go!
Let's go.
Let's go! Bro, the camera's fuck this Android phone, bro. In literally like a few weeks, I'm gonna buy a new phone. Let's go! Oh man, hello, Sid! Fucking hell, bro. If I reload this, I'm still gonna be okay.
Oh my days.
Oh, let's fucking go, boys.
Where we go from here?
We can only go. Look at these beautiful people fucking taking screenshots from me. Let's fucking go, man. Look at. Wow, bro. From the depths. Let me fucking like show the old cunt, bro. From the fucking depths, bro. From the depths. Today, our brotherhood has broken records that I did not expect to break anytime soon. Our brotherhood has expanded to over 1,000 men within 24 hours. And it's flying up rapidly. Today has been an absolutely incredible day. The universe and God is gifting me with the fruits of my labor. And so to reward you all, I've decided to compile a few questions that you have asked me and reply and give my wisdom, bestow my knowledge upon you beautiful soul. Basically, I'm doing a 1K QnA, bro. It's not that deep. Alright, first question. Riz asks, what's in your magic Pokeball? The Pokeball has been quite a mystery for a while and nobody knew what's inside. But today you shall find out the truth, the darkest depths and the secrets of what's inside this Pokeball. Because this Pokeball is not empty. This Pokeball has a lot of secrets to it, my brother. And very memorable secrets. So prepare to literally fucking smell the stories behind this, bro. Because this Pokeball has been opened many, many times. And here we go, brother. 3, 2, 1, and when I pop out what's inside, don't question anything, bro. This is what's been inside the Pokeball the whole time, bro. That's literally it. There are stories behind all of these, but today you learned what's inside the magic Pokeball. Each one of these are magical. I'm telling you, bro, they're fucking phenomenal. And if any of you want some, these are good. So that's all I'm gonna say, bro. God damn. The days of degeneracy, bro. Fuck that shit. We're getting rich now, brothers. Next question. Well, not really a question. Cyrus wants me to give Aziz Pose. I'm not gonna give you Aziz Pose. I'm gonna give my entire fucking graduating class Aziz Pose. Here you go, brother. Enjoy.
Ali Ibrahim.
That was when I had my long hair, man. Good days. Bro, imagine you're fucking graduating and literally you have 500 people, like old and young, and you fucking hit like literally Aziz Pose, and everyone's fucking cheering for you, man. Good times, bro. Good times. See, bro, when you live a life of fucking high... Good times, bro. Setas asks, give me an Arnold pose. Okay, bro, here. But not as cool as these, not gonna lie. B2 Tech Tips asks, how much do you bench? Such a fucking gym bro question. How much do I bench? My prime bench press was like 220. That was like at my peak, bro. My prime of like just gym only. My full purpose was just getting the Spartan beautiful body. And now obviously my purpose has changed. For exercise, I do gym rings now, calisthenics, and I do full body. So I'm not really focusing on building the bench and everything, even though I was so close to hitting that 225, the 2-plate bench. But I stopped focusing on that. I stopped taking creatine because it's like, it doesn't mean much to me. You mean everything to me, bro. You are my purpose right now. So fuck it. Obviously, I'm gonna maintain all the muscle mass. I'm not gonna fucking stop working out ever, bro. That shit changed my life. You better fucking don't make excuses. Keep on hitting your workouts. But yeah, I'm doing calisthenic gym rings now twice a week and full body once a week, and I do boxing 3 times a week and 1 rest day, which sometimes I do an extra workout during that day. It just depends on the week and how I'm feeling, etc. But right now, especially with the growth of the channel, I'm fully focusing on this because this will set me free and it will set you free as well, brother. Mop asks, why do you not like creating YouTube Shorts content when it can boost your channel? I get this question a lot and it's beginning to like, I really want you guys to understand. Shorts subscribers are the most disloyal fucking brain dead people. They don't watch your content. They scroll once, they see you speaking about like something for 10 seconds. Oh, it's cool. Subscribe, and they literally never see your content again. I promise you, I would rather have 1,000 regular, like long form, not brain dead retarded subscribers. I'd rather have these people than 100,000 short subscribers. Because fuck that shit, bro. It's so shit. The shorts community is so shit. TikTok community, Instagram Reels community, they're so fucking shit. They watch you for like the sole purpose of, you know, if you luck out and you show up on their doom scroll, okay, fine, you know. But they will never search you up specifically. They're never gonna search, oh, Ali Shorts. That doesn't happen with the videos I have. The long form content I make, it's insane. Now you're gonna come up with a counter argument and you're gonna say, well, doesn't it boost your exposure? Which is, yeah, boost your channel. That's what you said. It boosts your channel. Sure, it will. I will get more exposure. But it corrupts the data. Now, what I mean by this is when you create short form content, and long form content, you mix both audiences, and it fucks up the data, bro. It fucks up the algorithm, and there's just a mess. So what you can do for exposure, and this is for any other like creators, is you have your long form content and you have other people. You can hire them or they can be part of your audience that want to like market for you. That's exactly what I'm doing. I have multiple fan pages of me. I'm completely not related to them. Like, they do their own thing. They just take clips of me speaking, giving advice, and just saying what I say, preaching what I preach. They take clips of it and they post it. I have like three YouTube Shorts channels. I have 3 TikTok accounts. Fuck that app, by the way. I will never have that app on my phone. But they can do my dirty work, bro. Fuck that shit. 3 Shorts accounts, 3 TikTok accounts, and like 1 Instagram Reel account. And there might be like a Twitter account coming. So I don't fucking know, bro. But it's just, these are fan pages that I'm not correlated with. Fan pages of us, of our message, of the brotherhood. I'm not correlated with. They do what they want. And they're part of the higher brotherhood. So they have an affiliate link. And it's their way of making money. Every sale I make, they get 50% off that shit, bro. They get half the money I make off every sale of the higher brotherhood. So it's a win for me because I get the exposure and the boosting of like people knowing who I am, and the good people maybe wanting to click on the YouTube link and becoming part of my audience. There's my win, and their win is they make the sales. They make half my money when someone like joins through their affiliate link. Affiliate marketing is fucking powerful, bro. Join the higher brotherhood and get the link. Go make yourself some fucking money. Fenelope asks, how fertile are you? I don't know, bro. Come find out. My testosterone is surging through the roof. And I'm quite, I have quite a high libido. So I guess the only way is you come find out, bro. There's no other way, man. How fertile are you, bro? There's only one way to test it out, bro. Goku asks, what is reality? Not in a depressive way. I'm neither depressed nor hopeless. But what really is reality? Bro, I don't know if you asked this question like while journaling, or if you want to find out what reality is, bro, hop on, like, eat some psychedelic mushrooms and just walk outside in nature. I'm kidding, bro. Don't fucking do it, bro. But when I did it, jeez, bro. Like, I literally thought God was a fungus and the entire human race was enslaved. Humanity was enslaved. And I had this vision of a reality being literally like a fungus disease, and we are all enslaved and controlled by it. I saw fungus and I saw mushrooms and everything. Like, I saw it in the shapes of the trees. I saw it in like the shape of the person's head. It was just fucking, it was mind fucking. But what is reality, bro? Reality is something we must conquer. That was fucking hard. That was nice, wasn't it? Just, reality is something we've got to conquer, bro. It's something we've got to beat. It's a game that we must play and we must win. Because we either play the game and win the game, or you forfeit, you quit, and you get fucking trampled on, you lose, you get destroyed. So take a choice, pick. Are you gonna get up there and win, or... Fenelope asks another question. If everyone before they're born are female, because before we're born, I guess, like, we don't... I don't fucking know the science of it, bro. But, like, apparently we're all born without any genitals. That doesn't mean we're female, though. Are we born without genitals, or are we born with vaginas, bro? Or is everyone born with vagina? I don't fucking know, man. Does that mean we are all lesbians? Bro, I mean, I like women, so I guess I don't fucking know, bro. Yeah, I'm lesbian, bro. What is one book you would suggest anyone to read? Depends on what you're focusing on. Very good question. If you're focusing on, like, super focused on entrepreneurship, then I guess you could read the .com Secrets, a very good book. If you're very focused on .com Secrets by Russell Brunson. If you're very focused on, like, you want everything that encompasses life, insanely good book, bro. The Way of the Superior Man. Very, like, fucking phenomenal book. Otherwise, you could just read How to Win Friends and Influence People. This, like, you start with this. If you're new to self-improvement, which you probably aren't if you're here, Atomic Habits. I gave you 4 very good recommendations. Take action and don't just know, I'm never gonna read, bro, because Andrew Tate doesn't read. Take action and read some books, bro. Mop asks, in your video, you say you try to improve your videos 10 times by every video. What have you done on your own videos to do that? Good question. So, one thing you must recognize is the reason I upload, well, one of the reasons I upload a lot quantity, like I upload every day. The reason I do that is because there's so much opportunity for me to improve every single video. Now, the specifics of what I do, I focus greatly on energy and delivery of speech. The way I speak, bro, it's very captivating. You're still here, like fucking 10 minutes in or however long it is. You're still here because I'm very captivated with fucking hell, bro, these mosquitoes. Bro, I went to a party in the woods the other day. Yeah, bro, it sounds like a fucking cult shit. But there's fucking, like, mosquito bites everywhere, bro. Look at this shit, man. And there's, like, fucking so many all over my body. But how I improve my videos every time, the way I speak, like, my speech is improving at so, like, fucking the rate my speech is improving is so much better. When I first started my channel, I literally was speaking in such a monotone manner, like, hey guys, you clicked on this video, and if you clicked on this video, it means you want to improve. It means you want to change your life. Fuck that, bro. I still have the same message, but there's a lot more flow, there's a lot more, enthusiasm, there's a lot more captivation with my voice, there's a lot more conviction. And also, like, I'm a one-man army right now. Everything I do, like, with the thumbnail, fucking hell, this mosquito bite, man. Try not to itch. I put, like, my thumbnails, I try and improve them every time. My editing, I try and improve it every time. I'm trying new softwares, trying new things. But mostly the best thing you do is you improve yourself, the way you speak. That's the best thing you can do. Especially with, like, this type of content where you're literally just sitting and, like, teaching people about life. The best thing you can do is improve your voice, the way you speak. And so that's what I do in every single video. Compare my first video to, well, like, not the first video I ever made was not the first video on my channel right now. There's backstory to the channel, bro. Deep lore and backstory, which you will learn eventually. But my speech skyrocketed. So another good book for it is Influence. I don't know where's it. It's fucking on the floor. Right there, bro. I was reading it earlier. Influence by Robert B. Cialdini, like something like that. Very good book for speech. So the main thing is improving the way I speak, improving, like, my hand gestures, improving the way I'm holding your attention. That's what I do. Okay, so just because I said that, don't fucking click off and, oh, he's holding my attention. No, he's not. Just calm down, bro. You love me, I love you. I'm not challenging you. You have good dopamine systems. If you've been here, continue the video. Eric Stiller. Bro, this guy, like, props to you, bro. This guy's fucking smart as shit. This guy's like 13 and he's like ahead of most 20-year-olds I know. This is the beauty of self-improvement. The earlier you start, this guy, 13-year-old man, he's gonna fucking dominate me. He will dominate the shit out of me. I'm 18 right now and, like, I'm doing decent. Fuck decent, bro. I'm doing way better than all these dickheads out there who like smoke weed. He will like, you compare his 18-year-old self to my 18-year-old self, he's gonna fucking be a millionaire by then. If you do the right things, Eric. Okay, so proud of you, very proud of you. Fucking 13-year-old on self-improvement. What the fuck was I doing when I was 13? Literally like jacking off 8 times a day. Video games. Junk phone. Man, the fucking bullshit, bro. Never. Anyway, man. How'd you first get into self-improvement and what inspired you to pursue this path? He's asking a bunch of questions. How did I first get into self-improvement and what inspired you to pursue this path? I first got into self-improvement the classic way. The gym. That's the first way I got into self-improvement. It was the early days of was it pre-COVID or mid-COVID? It was during the... Bro, I fucking can't... I'm sorry, but this mosquito bite is actually like demonic. The early COVID, during those days where everyone could... Yeah, early COVID. People couldn't leave their house. Early to mid-COVID, people couldn't leave their house. Like, I was in a dark room for hours upon hours and my friends were like going to their gyms and getting jacked and I couldn't take it anymore. Like, I literally had fucking suicidal thoughts, bro. And I couldn't take it anymore. So I started hitting the gym and my life just started going uphill from there. Everything fucking changed for me. What inspired you to pursue this path? The path of self-improvement. Winning. I hate losing, bro. Everything I ever partaken, like even the video game days, I would hate losing. People called me like the most competitive gamer in my grade. I hated losing. Like I was literally one of the best at anything I do and I stay at for a while. Watch, by the way, the business, like the channel will fucking overtake all its competition. And there's proof, bro. Literally every single piece of competition I look at, there's this one practice I do. I look at channels that are like kind of similar to me in level and strength and influence. And I like compete against them. I see their statistics and their analytics and I subscribe to them and I wait day by day until I dominate them. Every single time I've done this, I've destroyed them. Every person who's competed with me in this business, I've fucking demolished. Absolutely demolished. They stand not a single chance against me. That's just been the type of person I am, bro. So I fucking hate losing and the only way to win is to improve, right? So that's why we're in self-improvement. To win more and more and more. How has self-improvement influenced your fitness journey and what tips do you have for others looking to improve their fitness? Any personal anecdotes or milestones? So, self-improvement influenced my fitness journey. I mean, the fitness journey is part of your self-improvement. So, they go hand in hand. They don't really, there's no influence one over the other. They don't influence each other. They come hand in hand. Fitness journey was the biggest part of self-improvement for a while, like, not gonna lie. So the tips I have looking for someone to improve their fitness. Become holistic with it. Don't just do like, the biggest mistake, I still got jacked and everything, but the biggest mistake I made was just lifting. Bro, now I lift, I box, I run, I fucking do everything. My fitness is so like vast right now. It is so much better than just what it was. Because fitness isn't just your body shape. Of course, the greatest benefit you will get is the shape of your body. No lie. You know, if I could either pick like the most aesthetic, beautiful looking body versus the best like cardio systems, I'd pick this. The benefits of this are so much stronger than just this. But do not neglect your cardio, bro. Do not neglect anything. The best thing you can do is incorporate a muscle building program, resistance training, and martial arts. Then you become you literally become the weapon. You become the weapon itself. You don't need to, well, obviously, you don't want to fucking, bicycle kick some guy with a fucking Glock 15 or 14. You don't want to do that, but if you want to become a weapon yourself, you mix muscle building because you don't want to be skinny light. Obviously, Manny Pacquiao would fucking clobber the shit out of all of us and he's like 110 pounds or something. I don't know the weight, but I'm talking about some random lightweight boxer. They would clobber us. But imagine if he was 100 and heavier, 200 pounds. Try and increase your weight and do both at the same time. That's the best tip I can give you. And train hard. I do one set on everything and I go full intensity. Go beyond failure. I can make a whole video on this, but what I will tell you is train very, very fucking hard. Make sure it fucking hurts, and train martial arts as well. Combine these two and you're set with the fitness journey. Any recommended books, podcasts, or resources that have greatly influenced your self-improvement journey? Books, yeah, I have a lot of books. Atomic Habits began, like, the best thing you can gain from Atomic Habits is the habit tracker. Atomic Habits, How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Way of the Superior, these are just books I'm recommending. The Way of the Superior Man, Influence, .com Secrets, Expert Secrets, Traffic Secrets, Millionaire Fastlane, Deep Work. If you can't do your work, Deep Work is really good. Yeah, there's a few, bro. There's a few. Those are really good books. But again, if you want to start, I really do suggest Atomic Habits. It's like the entrance into self-improvement and into, obviously, habits. Resources that have helped? Hamza. Beautiful. Like, he did so well, man. Getting young men on self-improvement. He did very well with his journey. He got a lot of us into self-improvement, and obviously we look up to him, including myself, bro. And all these comments that like come out of nowhere, you're saying, oh, you're a Hamza copy, bro. There's good. Thank you for saying that, bro. That means my personality is very, very similar to his. He's one of my idols, and I appreciate that. So that's a good thing, man. Hamza, fucking love that guy. Helped so much with my self-improvement. Jordan Peterson is really good. There's a guy called First Man on YouTube. A lot of you might know him. Andrew Tate. Jay Waller. These are good people. These are good people you can listen to. Podcasts? I don't know, not really. But yeah, those are some creators that have influenced my self-improvement journey. You know, the greatest one, obviously, like you can probably already tell, it's Hamza. And then Hamza and Tate, probably. Those two really have influenced my self-improvement journey, for sure. How do you stay motivated and consistent in your self-improvement practices? You find your competition the same way I look at my competition on YouTube. You find your competition. You find that guy who's getting the girls in your class. You find that rich guy who's taking the money that, you know, who's taking your customers. You find that motherfucker and you tell yourself in your mind while you sleep, is he sleeping right now? Or is he making money? Is he sleeping right now? Or is he training? What would he do? You find him, you fucking compete, you put that motherfucker in your mind. You put him in your mind and you literally like, you have the drive to beat him. This is how we awaken our literally like male power, aggression, dominance and control to win. You find that motherfucker, you visualize him and you bash the fuck out of him. You literally destroy him. I'm destroying all my competition right now. That's motivation for me, bro. I'm taking their souls. So if you want like a whole video where I talk about this, taking souls, watch my David Goggins video. It's like, it was yesterday's video? No, it was the day before it. Very good video on motivation and taking souls and making sure you destroy your competition. Strategies or techniques for setting and achieving goals in self-improvement. You find what your main purpose is, like what you focus on really hard, and you set yourself like goals during that. You don't want to set goals in everything, because if I set like, 100 kilogram bench press by this time, and I'm able to do like the handstand ring push-up, and I'm able to do the front lever, and I'm able to, you know, box for 15 rounds straight, and I set all of these goals up on my walls, they're completely different realms. Don't do that. You're gonna spread yourself thin. One, your biggest fucking goal, right now for me it's business, your biggest fucking goal, and you set the goal for it, and you literally wake up and you look at that fucking goal every single day. Stick it on your wall, make it your wallpaper, look at that fucking thing and make that, like, build that spark inside of your soul. So just set that one goal and chase it relentlessly, bro. Advice for individuals starting their self-improvement journey and feeling overwhelmed or unsure where to begin. Gym. One word. Gym. Body. Fitness. Fenelope asks, what do you think of Sneeko? I don't know much about Sneeko, bro. So, I have nothing to say about him. He also asks, are you planning on making a Rumble account sometime soon? Not yet. The power of cancellation is... It's a dangerous thing, but I'm still, like, obviously I can be cancelled, but like they won't fucking do, like I'm a 1,000 people compared to, like, you know, the big fucking people. It's not that much. It really isn't that much. So the fear of being cancelled by, you know, like the corporations and the media and that type of shit, it's a real fear, and I will only probably start worrying about that maybe 5k 10k people in. So not yet. He also asks, do you think running 2 channels at once is smart? No, I don't. Some people can do it, and the people that can do it and they're able to like run 2 10k channels, for example, if they focus on one only, they would be at 100k. I couldn't really run 2 channels. Like, imagine I was making 2 fucking the progress you make with, it's like, it's not even half, because 10k and 10k equals 20k. So I'm just giving you like the analytics and subscribers. 10k and 10k is 20k, right? Your 2 channels. But if you focus on one, you'd have 100k. I don't think it's smart. You spread yourself too thin. Your mental power is just spread between 2 things. Unless you're making short form content. That's just fucking brain dead retarded content. You can make 7 channels, bro. Do whatever the fuck you want with your short form content. Fuck short form content, bro. But it's like, it's a business. So, you know, if you make money through that, then I respect you, bro. So, no, I don't think it's long form content. I don't think it's smart. Is it smart to go to a YouTube niche that is really unpopular at the moment? Personal brand. Can you input your personal brand there? If yes, then go ahead, bro. But if you're only like gonna make a faceless YouTube channel where it's like teaching people how to, you know, what's something unpopular? Fucking like calculators. Teaching people about calculators. Well, nobody really searches up how to use a calculator. It's like pretty fucking simple. So if you start making videos on how to use a calculator and it's faceless, it's like nobody really is going to pay attention to you. Like, I don't think it's smart unless you can add your personal brand and your face and your personality and your story. Then it is very smart. But not really very smart. It's just smart. So I think it just depends on the type of content you do. What is your plan for the future of the channel? This is a whole video idea on itself. This is part of my like literal life story. So I cannot answer this question in like such a short amount of time. But let me just tell you this. I'll set myself free and then I'll set you free. What will you do to not get out of video ideas? Very good question, this one. So the idea is, everything I say, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Everything I say, everything every other self-improvement content creator, everything on the internet that is being said today has already been said. Everything. Now the difference, the good part is, it's the way you say it. The way you say it, does it click with your audience? Because for example, everyone knows, you know, go to the gym and make some gains and your life will improve. Everyone knows this. But it's the way you say it, it's the way you tell your story. So I started going to the gym and then this happened to me and then this happened to me. And then one day at the gym, this person came up to me and that's unique to you. We know about the benefits of the gym, but that's where personal brand comes in. That's the personal brand is the way you say it, the way your stories like align with your values, all that type of shit. So don't worry about me running out of video ideas, bro. I will sprinkle in my personal branding and you will love it, and I just don't worry about it, bro. It's personal branding truly is the best business model in the current day. So yeah, and it's just how you say it. Obviously you can recycle, not really recycle, but you can say it in a different way. Like for example, I could give yesterday's video that got like 300 views and it's still popping because of the momentum we have. What I mentioned was the damn analogy. It's just talking about success, but the analogy clicked so fucking hard for people and it's changing like perceptions. So it's the way you say it, and there's always new analogies, there's always new things that come up. So don't worry about it, bro. What type of exercise is your favorite? Example, bodybuilding, powerlifting. Right now, outdoor workouts for sure. Like it used to be bodybuilding where it's just purely focused on muscle. And then I started really focusing on strength, and it's like power building was really nice for me. Let me sit up straight, bro. And then power building like really I really fucked with power building. Where power building is like a mix of powerlifting and bodybuilding, where a few exercises you just solely focus on strength, and the other like you isolate your muscles. And now it's just outdoor like gym ring exercises where you're just working out shirtless, and the sun is beaming into your chest, and the testosterone is just flying through the roof. So right now that's my favorite, like 100%, bro. Other than that, it's always been power building, bodybuilding, and then power building. So what do you do with your free time? Fuck bitches and make money. I work. I learn more. I learn more to give you more value, bro. And there really isn't like, I don't play video games. I don't do bullshit. I mean, I go out. My purpose is just purely business right now. And it will pay off in the end, brother. It will pay off in the end. So for free time, it's just I learn and I input to you. And I learn and I input to you. I'm trying to show you the book, bro. I learn right there. I learn and I input to you. I learned that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and I input to you. I learn and I input to you. I learn and learn and learn. And I'm like connecting with people. And by the way, like I'm always on call. Not always, but I'm on call with the brothers in the Discord. I keep saying always, not always. A lot of the times I am in contact with my brotherhood. I am speaking to you, teaching you, like coaching you. We're like literally just people on call, and we're just having a discussion about shit, entrepreneurship, life, everything in general. So you'll find me there if I really have nothing to do, but generally I'm usually doing things. So I guess you could say being like speaking with my audience, understanding them more, and that type of shit, bro. Patrick Bateman asks, have you always been religious? No, I haven't. Not gonna lie, I haven't. Being religious it's actually one of the core parts of self-improvement, having faith in something that is bigger than you. I haven't been religious. For most of my life, I was born and raised in a Muslim household, and for most of my life it was like, I didn't really care, bro. It's like, yeah, bro, I don't really believe in this stuff. I'm just, gonna live a hedonistic, self-pleasured life. And I was super sheltered as a kid, so I couldn't really do anything. But once I moved abroad, I completely lost all values, lost all faith. I literally started becoming agnostic, literally zero connections with my religion. And I was just fucking doing drugs and drinking, smoking, doing all that degenerate, filthy shit that you should not do, bro. Just came out of it empty. And then one night, there was a night, so Muslims do this thing called Ramadan, where you're supposed to fast Ramadan. And I fasted for one day, and I had such a good fucking day. It was such a nice day, one of the best days of my life. Such a nice day. And then the next day I woke up and I'm like, bro, I don't really feel like fasting today. It's like, it's like, who gives a fuck, bro? I'll be fine. God isn't gonna do anything. I'm not even sure if I believe in God. I didn't fast. I broke my fast. Within 20 minutes, my entire life comes crumbling down. Within 20 minutes, my entire life comes fucking crumbling down. I face one of the greatest defeats I've faced in years. Police come to my fucking door. It's a long fucking story, but terrible night, bro. Terrible night. I faced one of the greatest fucking defeats I've ever, bro. Terrible night. Some of you know exactly what happened. Again, there's backstory to the audience, to the channel, to the brotherhood. There's deep backstory. Police come to my door. I get put in a fucking car, bro. Holy fuck, bro. I'm getting PTSD from that night, man. But in the middle of it all, in the middle of me scrambling around trying to do anything, save myself from the downfall that was about to occur and did occur, I realized, I literally stopped in my track, and it was almost like a fucking interdimensional divine message that just imagine you're just running and then you just shake in your core, and you literally instead of you don't even, you're running and then boom, you just stop. I'm moving around my dorm room and everything and I just fucking stop, and it's holy fuck, this was a message. And it was so fucking weird, bro, because the last time I thought of God properly and deeply was years ago, bro. And that night was the first night I had prayed in over 10 years. 10 fucking years. So, no, to answer your question, I haven't always been religious. That night fucking awoke something in me, bro, but you know what I always say, bro. Take every loss, take every defeat as a win. And if you have that mindset, you'll be invincible. You won't be able to be crumbled, bro. Remember the stoicism analogy I gave in my earlier video? You are at a low level of stoicism and you're met with a level 50 stoicism situation. You're a level 10 stoic and you're met with a level 50 situation. It's gonna fucking destroy you. Of course you're gonna feel like shit, you're gonna cry, you're gonna feel defeated, you're gonna be depressed for a while, you're not gonna know what to do, you're gonna panic, you're gonna make the wrong decisions. But it's a necessary evil to become a greater man. This situation fucked me. I was defeated so goddamn hard. Destroyed. I was absolutely destroyed, and I've never felt like so fucking tarnished, humiliated, destroyed. One of the greatest defeats, bro. But it was a necessary evil, and I'm very grateful for it. Very grateful for this defeat that fucking destroyed me, because now instead of being a level 10 stoic, now I'm a level 50 stoic, and if I'm ever met with a situation of that caliber, of that magnitude, of that strength, power, I'll be fine. I'll be able to match it and I'll be able to react appropriately. So I'm very grateful for what happened, and ever since that night my faith has skyrocketed in God. So yeah, I haven't always been religious, and I'm grateful I'm much more religious now. Obviously, bro, I'm not sinless. Nobody in the world is. We try and be better. Fenelope asks, do you believe in the Big Bang / evolution? I believe in the Big Bang because in our book, which is the Quran, it literally mentions it 1400 years ago, where people were fucking brain dead. Nobody could understand. Nobody knew about the Big Bang. It literally mentions explicitly. We started there was a singularity, and then the singularity exploded, and then the universe started expanding. It's mentioned in a book 1400 years ago. The miracle, bro. They mentioned the noises stars make, which was discovered 20 years ago. They mention the fucking quark atoms and molecules. It's fucking nobody knew that shit. Literally nobody fucking knew that. The mathematical miracles. But I'm not gonna give you a whole religious debate here, bro. Not debate, but I'm not gonna give you a whole religious lecture. You can go and find out that shit on your own. What I will tell you is, if you are a faithful man, then whatever religion it is, if you are a faithful man in God, then my respect is greater for you. Having faith in something greater than yourself and greater than this world, even if it's a different religion than what you might agree or disagree with. The fact that you simply believe in something that is bigger than yourself and you have faith in God makes you a greater man. Because, bro, all the religion, they teach good values. No religion teaches bad values, unless you're fucking Satanist or something. I don't fucking know. Okay, but yeah. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Yeah. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Bro, tell me if that's right or wrong. How do you think the world will end? Judgment Day. What are more positive ways to look at failure and the long term? Not getting down on yourself for not accomplishing your goals yet. Good question. And that's why I made an entire video on it. I'm not gonna sales pitch you my video or anything. It's called Your Struggle Foreshadows Your Success. So if this really affects you, go ahead and watch it. But just remember that every single person you look up to who made it and achieved their goals struggled at the beginning and felt pain and felt destruction and felt all that shit. They felt it all. So you, my friend, make sure you know that pain and that struggle will foreshadow your growth. Because same thing with me, bro. I struggled at the beginning of the channel, and now the growth is popping. Same thing with my fitness journey. Same thing with everything. It's struggle and then you pop. And another thing is, every loss you take, you learn. Every loss is a win. You have this mindset, you'll be unstoppable, bro. You'll literally be unstoppable. Every loss you have is, bro, your girl cheats on you, it's a win. If you have bro, imagine having the mindset if your girl cheats on you, It's a fucking, obviously, like, I'm not saying stay with her, don't be a fucking sip cuck. But it's a win. It's literally a win. Don't pull some sneako type shit, bro. It's literally a win. If you, like, lose something, if you lose some money because you made a mistake, obviously, like, you learn the mistake you made, whether she cheats on you or whether, like, you learn and win from it. You grow from it. Every loss you take is a win. Your struggle foreshadows your success, brother. Ajwad asks, gay son or thug son? Thug son, because then at least he can teach me about guns and shit, bro. Fucking weaponry, like fucking bop your fucking ass, bro. Because then I'll probably be safe when I go to London. Solitude asks, what are your opinions on Islam? I'm Muslim, bro. But the interesting part is, even before I was like proper Muslim and everything, I knew Islam was like, it teaches such great values. And so does Christianity, so does like many religions. If everyone converted to Islam and like, obviously this is like a scenario that will never happen, but if the world instantly like fucking turned Muslim, like brainwashed by some divine power, not even just Islam, like what Islam is, I'm biased, so the values they teach I think are the best. If everyone were to just convert, most of the world's problems would be solved, bro. Because like, look at the values they teach you. They teach you strength, they teach you kindness, they teach you patience, they teach you to protect and provide for your family. They teach like so many things. They teach like gender roles, how precious the woman is and how we should take care of them. They teach like all these great values, man. They teach all these fucking great values. They teach like, why am I saying they? Islam preaches against degeneracy, preaches against drugs, preaches against alcohol, preaches against all the shit that fucks your mind and corrupts your mind. Literally, all it does is preach good. So the more good we have, if everyone was good, the world would literally be saved from corruption that we live in right now. Nigtron asks, good try, bro. I'm African anyway, bro, so it's like, suck my balls, man. What he asks, what's your opinion on a 9 to 5? So, there are people that like completely shit on 9 to 5s and everything. I don't understand, like, people have different personalities. If you are fine with that, then bro, go ahead. That's like completely up to you. If you're fine with like, you don't want to risk your, like, you don't want to live this life and you're fine with just living the life of eternal monotony because you're too scared to like, you just don't want to live like the low lows and like the risks of business and losing everything. If you don't want to live through that, then bro, 9 to 5 is a perfect option for you. Go ahead. A lot of people live happy in 9 to 5s. Most don't. Most live fucking terrible lives. But a lot of people do. A lot of people just want to go to work. They're like, they speak to their co-workers. Happy days. Come back home. They live happy. So if you're that type of person, go ahead, bro. But most of us here aren't. And that's why we pursue entrepreneurship. Each and every single one of you. All of the 1,000 brothers. Each and every single one of us are entrepreneurs. Trying to like build generational wealth. You're not going to find generational wealth in a 9 to 5 job, I'll tell you this. So if you want to build generational wealth, it's not going to work for you. But if you want a life of like security, even though the reality is that security is rapidly decreasing even with 9 to 5s, then sure, go ahead, go for a 9 to 5. But it's like, we don't really, like, we have bigger ambitions than just, you know, this. We have these fucking ambitions. So again, if you feel like that you're that type of person who's just fine with this, then go ahead. And especially as a young man, go ahead, bro. Like, a 9 to 5 can teach you a lot of things. It will really teach you a lot. It will make you hate the workforce. That's one thing. It will make you hate the workforce and make you want to work so much harder on entrepreneurship. And it will teach you a lot of things. You can make some good connections. But if you want that path of generational wealth, then you already know the answer, bro. Bobby asks, how big is your cock? You know what? How about you smart man, go on a little binge and find out. Okay? You go find out. Fucking... Because you're a smart man, Bobby.
Okay, you can find out one way or another. Alright? Trust me, I have faith you can find out. Just by me showing you that piece of equipment alone. So, find out. Fenelope asks, thought son or a gay daughter? I'm pretty sure. Okay, it's like mixed. I think he mixed something up. Gay daughter. Fucking thought son, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? Gay daughter, bro. Or maybe thought son, because then I'll get head. Like, no, I'm joking. That's fucked, man. That's actually fucked. No, gay daughter, because, bro, a thought son is like the most corrupt thing you can, like, you can literally just imagine those, like, fucking disgusting protesters that have, like, literal rainbow dildos glued onto their body walking on the street with, like, their stinky fat tits out. Bro, what has our world come to, bro? Gay daughter, bro, is if she's not a fucking degenerate whore, then, and she like keeps fucking professional, like. Gay daughter, bro. Just keep it professional. Don't be a fucking degenerate whore, bro. Yeah. Bobby asks, do you smoke weed? No, I don't. I don't smoke weed. I have done it multiple times, and obviously, like, weed is fucking, it corrupts your mind, bro. Don't fucking smoke weed. Don't fuck your mind, okay? And there's gonna be that, like, and it happens to me, bro, as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I haven't smoked weed. And there's gonna be times where you, like, you're at a degenerate place, and you just, like, have these battling thoughts where it's like, should I engage in degeneracy, bro? I miss degeneracy, and I end up, like, smoking. But that, every time I fucking, like, I smoke, and then in the mid, like, while the fucking smoke is entering my lungs, I'm like, oh, bro, no, why the fuck did I do this? And that's how you know you're actually on the right path. When you're literally, like, you're high and you hate yourself for it. Most people, they get high and they enjoy the dopamine, the endorphin rush. Not you and I. You and I will make mistakes, but we grow through them. And no, so I don't smoke weed, bro. That's fucking hell. I've never had any addiction in my entire life except one thing. I've literally tried every single, like, bro. I've tried, like, hard drugs, bro. And I'm very ashamed to say that, but I've drank, I've done the weed, I've done the drugs, I've done every single, like, substance. And I never owned a single, like, device or, like, drink. Never was addicted to any of these filthy substances. The only thing I was addicted to was this shit, bro. Fucking hell, man. Yeah. Like, just fucking ejaculation, bro. That's the only thing I've ever been addicted to. Whether that be with, like, you know, just my own hands or the hands of other people. That's the only thing I've ever been addicted to. And if you can do it right, it can, like, if you have a wife and everything, it's a healthy addiction. But no, I don't smoke weed, bro. I'm not addicted to weed. I'm not addicted to any substance. Fuck that shit. Fuck that weak, degenerate shit. So, no. To answer your question, absolutely not. Mehrad asks, do you believe in depression? Is it real? Like Andrew Tate emojis. So, one thing Tate got wrong is, well, he doesn't believe. Thing is, this is the fucking, like, the whole Andrew Tate depression isn't real thing is very interesting, because if you actually don't believe in it, you can't call yourself depressed if you don't believe in it. Like, for example, let's see something. If you don't believe in spice, like, if you don't believe in spiciness, and you eat a pepper, like you eat a red pepper, you're gonna be like, oh, this tastes nice. But they'll tell you, well, it's spicy. And you don't know what the fuck, like, the objective truth is that it is spicy. There's, like, spice levels added to it. Actually, no, the objective truth isn't that it's spicy. The objective truth is that there's spice levels added to it. He could be like, oh no, this tastes good, it's not spicy. And that's what the exact same analogy can be applied with depression. You might be sad, but what even is depression? What do you classify as depression? So depression is very subjective. One person could define depression as like, oh, I'm just staying in my room and like I didn't leave my room for days and I felt like that type of shit. And that could be their depression. Like depression, it's a word, bro. Like you can, depression is defined objectively. Like it's subjectively, sorry. It's defined subjectively. It's per person. Your depression might be different than my depression. My depression might be different than this guy's depression. And the greatest thing about like how Tate believes in this is he like actually can. If you tell yourself you're depressed all the time, you will literally like feel worse and feel like shit. He can't tell himself that. He won't. So he wins in that situation. And all these people saying, well, he's stupid because he doesn't believe depression is real. The truth is, like, depression is real. Like, and it is subjective for people, but he won't get depressed. Like, he might be sad some days, but there's no, and he wins because he doesn't tell himself, I am depressed. So, back to your question, do you believe in depression? Yeah. Is it real? Yeah. I've suffered it myself, bro. And again, it's subjective, it's like you define it yourself, but yeah, it's definitely something many young men suffer with, many people suffer with, and in our brotherhood, we help you escape that shit, bro. With that being said, if you adopt Tate's mindset of, I literally can't be depressed, I will tell myself every day is like a good day, even though the reality is that this is not, you end up at a net profit, like at a net positive. So don't have this soy boy attitude of, oh, I'm so depressed and I don't know what. Fuck that shit. Literally, fuck that shit. Stop being a bitch. Adopt the same mindset he has. And I promise you, even though he may, like, it's objectively wrong and depression is a term, like, that actually exists, he won't be affected by the negativity of it. Simply because he has that mindset. And you know, bro. You know how fucking powerful mindset is. Especially if you watch my kind of content regularly. Echoes.fx asks, what is the basic foundations of starting to get your life together? So, again, this correlates back to the beginning of self-improvement. Like, how do you start self-improvement? Begin by reading the book Atomic Habits. Start incorporating 1 or 2, 3 good habits, and that's where you start. Again, what I say is meditation, lifting, like fitness, body, the best. Meditation, fitness, and journaling. You get these 3 together, your trajectory only goes up. I promise you, bro. Just start with fitness and meditation and journaling. Literally, just make sure you get like some exercise, some meditation, and some journaling in your life together at the beginning of your self-improvement journey. And I promise you, bro, your life will never be the same. These are the foundations. Hussein Abdul Ali asks, what would you recommend for someone to do who would want to start making money online, other than the points mentioned in your attention economy video? So the best, I don't want to bullshit you or anything. Like, I could tell you a technique that will give you like, oh, quick money fast. If you want to be wealthy, generationally wealthy, you have to begin a slow but steady growth until you hit that top. And that's with personal branding. But if you want like a quick piece of fucking money to make, go learn trading, go learn forex, go learn stocks, go learn that type of like quick drop shipping type thing. But that's short term, bro. Like, that's just short term and it's not fulfilling for you. That's not the type of ambition we have. Is not just like, oh, I'm gonna stare at like a fucking drop shipping page and like start, you know, sell like some stupid fucking Jazzerciser exercise product. Bro, that's not the ambition we have. But if you want like quick money, then you can learn the fucking like trading stocks type of shit. That's your quick money. If you want to do that, then go ahead. But I suggest not to do it unless you're already working on something that will set your trajectory for the long run. And that, my friend, is personal branding. With that being said, I can teach you directly how to do personal branding and how I built this audience from literally nothing. I spent not a single dollar on getting my like skyrocketing the audience and everything. So if you want to learn how to teach that, and if you want to join a network of high-level entrepreneurs then join the Higher Brotherhood, my friend. It is where like I'm making my YouTube course on how to grow an audience, bodybuilding course. You get direct coaching from me, unlimited. So I'll teach you there. Join the Higher Brotherhood today and see how much your life will change. There are so many benefits. Click the link in the description below if you want to find out. Other than that, bro, thank you, you absolutely magnificent human beings, for raising an army that stands 1,000 strong, of men escaping normality, escaping the chains and shackles that have been thrown on our necks, on our wrists, on our hands, and on our legs, on our calves that probably don't exist because you do not train calves, which you should be doing. Thank you, bro. I'm very appreciative. Today was a wonderful day, man. We truly grew the audience like at a magnificent level, and I'm so fucking grateful for that. I hope you found value in the advice I gave in this video, and welcome once more to our brotherhood.